Okay. Hello. Yeah, finishing up the supports. I would say if I can, but I know that I can. So I'm gonna. I also do know that I need to separate some of these supports. Hold on. Let's go Poltergeist. Let's go to supports. Unfreeze. I feel like, yeah, there are supports in here. Okay. How do I do this? Unfreeze. Let's also unfreeze that. And then we'll go into sports 2. So if I were to do this, let's put wireframe. I don't like that. This is, oh, supports 2, no, we want all this. We want to go to supports and then get rid of all of this. Yeah. I think anything touching this needs to go, yeah. Anything that touches this. Anything touching blue has got to go. It's annoying. I wonder if, nah. So that, okay, so if we go back to supports 2, turn off wireframe. Let's go to supports. Maybe what I could do, I want to copy and paste the entire time though. I'll just keep that system, I guess. Starting here, so no, gotta import. Gotta save first. And in this one, we want to keep all of this. Delete that. So the only things that should exist going around here. Nothing after. And then I won't have to worry about deleting the other ones because I can just delete that entire file. Okay. Make sure nothing's touched. What's that connected to? Okay, cool. Now let's look at the footers. I feel like the majority of the stream is me just like beatboxing to the music. Whatever. Because properties, I'm actually gonna add this in there. I don't know why that's not. I'm gonna save. I tried to capitalize the 3. Okay. Save. We're gonna import again. I don't like this. Why is an R? Huh. Why is it grabbing all of that? It's wild. Like, it's grabbing so much. Oops. Maybe that'll help. Like, what is this? Why? Also, this is freaking me out. I need snap on. Probably should have done that after I like confirmed that everything was deleted. Let me highlight this so I can see the footers. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. No more click and drag. Funny thing is, I don't think anything except for this stays. So I'm keeping a lot here, which I don't need to. Or maybe. What I should keep is all of this. Right, I have a plan. Alright, let me check the footers. Make sure there's no blue attached. Alright, so I'm gonna save that, and then I'm gonna import 3 again. Oh, no, this one. Wait, pause. Shoot. Yeah. This one is 4. So we're gonna import 4 again. Save, and then import 4. Alright. And then make sure we're on the bottom one. Change this to 5. And then delete anything on this half. Then go back to 4. And then delete all of this half. Alright, so you have 5, 4, 5. Cool. And then supports, just get rid of that entirely, or hide it. So now we just have all the sections that we have. That was very descriptive. But... okay. And then I'm also going to freeze what is already done. So what isn't frozen is what needs to be done. And what needs to be added to. Ooh, this is not done. So we're still working on 2. I think this so there's 2. There's gonna be one here, one here. Okay. Let me put my footers in. Does that share a footer? I'm gonna actually watch the POV to see if that shares a footer. Whoa, not at full speed. Should be somewhere over here. Let me actually go to the track. Should probably change my starting position. Sports 2. Alright, so I need a footer here. Here. And then what looks like here. Here. So back up some. I think it's here. Oh, that's annoying. So we have this. It doesn't look like any of the footers are shared. So maybe I need to see it at a different angle. What I'm looking for is this support. And straight down. So don't see anything sharing over there. So the support we're working on is this one that goes straight down. that one goes straight down. And there's this one. So that just goes under this one, just goes straight down. I'm just gonna put a footer right there. Just can't really see what's going on. So this goes down and over. Here. This goes down and over. So there's one here. It's an A support or an A frame. Where are we? Ah. Okay, so I have this A-frame here. Let me actually switch to here. So I have the support. After this one is the weird one. Alright, let me just build that. Let me build a weird one. Go to the rail connector. That right there. Gonna add 2 points. Because I'm sure that goes straight down. It does. Actually, no, I'm still gonna delete that. We're on support 2. Oh, that's annoying. Let's go with that. I'm gonna have like no undos left. That's fine. Oh, that's not how this works. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. Let me turn on the. I can't tell where this goes. Ah, I see. So this actually comes way over. It goes under that. Just that weird thing. Let's see it from underneath. What is that? Ah. Hi, hello. Definitely not accustomed to looking at chat there. It was a little a little locked in with looking at these supports. How are you? Are you working on something in NoLimits? You'll sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, definitely am starting to feel the biting off more than I can chew thing. Just because there's so much going on with the supports here. I think is now the first time I've felt it in this project. But we're gonna get through it. Oh, this is gonna be hard to position. I need to not display the track. There we go. There we go. I actually like Six Flags America's Joker's Jinx. Really fun. I used to test ride Flight of Fear every day and still thought that Joker's Jinx was like 10 out of 10. I mean, Flight of Fear and Joker's Jinx are clearly like two completely different rides, especially with that mid-course brake run. Slows it down a lot to the point where it's definitely not as fun as the other clones, I guess you can call them. Joker's Jinx, 100%. Joker's Jinx. Also, when I did ride it, they just did maintenance on the wheels. So it was smooth as glass. And also, after riding Flight of Fear every single day, you just kind of get bored of it. You get bored of it to a point, because riding Twisted Timbers every day, I don't think I ever got bored of that. But when you get paid to ride a ride every day, you do get a little bit bored of it to an extent, you know. Uh, I think. Got stuck. I've seen pictures, but I wasn't sure what year it was or any of that. Um, I saw like there was one where it valleyed around like in here or something, like right up here. And I saw pictures of that, but I'm not sure when that was. Um, I'm also surprised that it would valley on Joker's Jinx just because it's so much faster than Flight of Fear. Because even the launch is faster. You got to get like all 6 trains across. Okay. I don't know what else to do with this support, so I'm gonna leave that. I got stuck in the station. Okay, that one of my least favorite things about this ride is that the launch is completely flat. So when it does launch and it does roll back, it'll slow down until you get to wherever the catwalk is, and then you literally have to push it back into the station. So that was never fun. And then also, you're pushing the train with people in it, and they're kind of, I don't know, encouraging you as you're pushing the train. A lot of people do complain about it, so it's kind of awkward. Oh yeah, for sure. This ride should not be operating when it's too cold. It uh, it's too old for that. These premier prototype launches struggle a little bit with that. Um, Gotta make this one straight. I don't think I need anything more than that. Did it also get stuck in the station, or was it like out in the course? Oh yeah, the new theming for this ride is sick. Let me turn off snap there. I will say that if I ever, I think I'm too lazy to actually do theming for this, but I would love to actually like put it indoors, make it like a Flight of Fear type thing. Like right here in like the valley part. That was always my fear with Flight of Fear, that it was gonna valley here because it goes over this hump so slowly, especially when it launches like really slow. But once it gets over and makes it to the the brake run, I'm like, whew. But that's also been years since I worked there. And here. I lost that piece of track I was just, or support. There we go. What was the last time you've been to King's Dominion? I definitely need to go back to King's Dominion just because, well, first of all, Repterra. Definitely gonna have to go there. 2020. So that was before, this ride. Before, what is it called? Tumbili. Tumbili. The last time I went, 2022, I think? 2023? 22? Something like that. A couple of years after I quit working there. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Here we go. Wait. Wait a second. This is supposed to go here. But yeah, definitely looking forward to next season. Want to ride the first ground up B&M at King's Dominion. This used to go on the other side. Wait a second. Yeah, this goes... I'm fully gonna lose my sanity building this. Hold on. This goes down and over. So... that means... Ah, it's here. Ah. I see, I see, I see, I see. No, do not delete that. Let's save. Okay, so this goes here. And this goes here. Alright. I see, I see, I see. Let's move this down. Move this over. Whoops. There we go. Haven't gone into because it's too fast. Which one? Tumbili? At King's Dominion? Is there an A-frame to this? No, but it does connect there. Okay. So. X. Oh no. Oops. 12. Okay. Ah, that and Flight of Fear. I mean, if you've gotten on Joker's Jinx, I'm pretty sure you'd like Flight of Fear. Aside from the line being super long just because it's indoors. That's the one thing that bothered me is the line was always long. Line was always long at Flight of Fear, but then, I mean, of course, 305 has higher capacity, but you go over to 305 and there's no line at all. So whenever hopping between, like working between both of them, it always felt like I was going on break working at 305, just because one, everyone's afraid of it, and just high capacity. So yeah, working. I think my favorite rides to operate at King's Dominion were 305, Drop Tower, and Hurler, for sure, for sure. Not Racer, not Grizzly, but Hurler. Okay, let me free. Wait. Okay, there's no way I'm finishing these supports. I'm gonna try, but. Alright, let me freeze. No. I feel like there's a flange here. And a flange here. Freeze. Alright. So that means we have all the supports from the launch all the way to... Oh, we'll have to finalize them. But we almost have all the supports from the launch all the way to the break run. Quote unquote break run, because there actually isn't one. Okay, let me turn off snap. Put that there. Ah, Mind Eraser. I don't remember which park it was, but there was a Mind Eraser clone that felt smooth as glass, and I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Who's this? Are there two? Go away. There was a Mind Eraser clone, smooth as glass. I don't remember which park it was at, but I actually really enjoyed it. And I think that was the first time I ever enjoyed one of those clones. Yeah. There we go. Maybe it was the one in Six Flags New England, but I cannot remember which one it was. But it actually felt like this is how the ride was supposed to be enjoyed. Because I feel like whenever I ride it at Six Flags America or Discovery Kingdom or wherever else, it's just been... What parks have I been to? Oof. Because I worked at King's Dominion, I'll count that. But also, I got into all the former Cedar Fair parks for free. So Carowinds, Cedar Point, Kings Island, Canada's Wonderland. Even though I didn't go there when I was employed. I've been to Nobles or Knobles, Dorney. What is the park with I think it's called Phobia. It also has a ride called Downtime, also in Pennsylvania. I forgot the name of that one. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. What else? Six Flags Great Adventure. Six Flags New England. Dollywood. I feel like there's so many more, but my brain is lagging. It's got to be more, right? Maybe that's it. Six Flags over Georgia. Six Flags over Texas. That's all I can think of right now. How about you? How many parks have you been to? Haven't been there since they got rid of it? Yeah. It does suck when an attraction that you like does go. Um, Especially if they don't replace it with something that you like Mind Eraser. Okay. Let me freeze that. I feel like that also fixes a lot of these clearance issues. Maybe not that one though. Part one. It's not freeze. Let's take a look at this. And that. And that. Let's move it a bit further away. Now freeze. Three parks so far. It's not bad. I remember at one point I told myself, I was looking at, I think it was like videos of King Ka. Let me get rid of this display. It's kind of, all right. I think I was looking at pictures of King Ka and I was just like, oh, that's such an awesome ride. Like, too bad I'll never be able to experience it. And then without even trying to experience it, it just kind of fell into my lap. And that's not a flex, it's just more so, if you do ever get a chance to travel, always make it a point to visit the parks that are there. Because I definitely didn't go to Texas planning to go to Six Flags. But I was just like, if I'm in Dallas, I'm not gonna not ride, you know, Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast. Like that's not, I'm not gonna not ride New Texas Giant. Like that's not happening. So if you ever do have the opportunity, you should definitely take the little trip to the parks if you can. Yeah, Six Flags in New Jersey, those rides are great. And also Batman, which is why I modeled it, is one of my favorite rides. I think B&M Inverts are my favorite coaster type. And I think Raptor, what is this? Oh no, I accidentally deleted it. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, I think Raptor is my favorite B&M Invert, and then Batman is a close second. Whoops. Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast is a great ride. Same coaster type as Poltergeist and Flight of Fear and Joker's Jinx. Except, of course, you launch backwards, which is kind of a sketchy launch because you only have the lap bar, and feels like you're gonna fall out of the train and like smack your face on the on the front of the train. But after that, everything is pretty good. It also does have a vertical launch. Launch is a strong word, but yeah, the over the shoulder restraints I thought would be a good idea if you're gonna have a reverse launch. So of all the trains to keep it on, it would be that one. I heard it was a capacity issue though. Not sure if that's true or not, but heard it was a capacity issue getting into the restraints. But so yeah, 1996, 1999 Premiere was just pumping these rides out. Is there an A-frame here? Because I deleted this. I don't know. It's got to be. Yeah, there is. Has to be. Oops. It goes here. Nope. Display overlay. Bring this down a bit. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. People on the Joker Jinx was complaining. Complaining about the ride itself? Or was like the workers? Or what were they complaining about? Train's overheated. Wait a second, I think I put that support in the wrong spot. The last time I was there, I think the wheels were overheating or something at Mind Eraser. Well, was that the last time? Second to last time? Something like that. Where the heck is this? Supports 1? Unfreeze, no. Supports 2. Unfreeze, no. Is this track? No. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where this green part supports. No. Rail connectors is not frozen. Huh. I don't know. A fight in the queue? I have not heard, but that does not surprise me. Does not surprise me. For whatever reason, a lot of the fights at King's Dominion I felt like were at Volcano, and I feel like the fights there would be a Joker's Jinx. Most popular ride, of course. People are gonna fight a lot there. Where is this green piece from? Okay, there's no way I'm actually finishing these. There we go. Yeah, there's no way I'm finishing today. I'll still keep trying though. This is in part 3. Go there, part 3. Change that one support. We're gonna freeze it. That's the only one, right? Yeah. Let me unfreeze. Change this to support. Freeze that back. Yeah, I definitely need to make it back to the East Coast sometime soon to ride a couple of rides over there. I definitely need to go to Florida. But I do want to try Joker's Jinx again. Hopefully it's in as good a condition as it was last time I rode it. Kid wasn't tall enough to ride. The trauma. There are a lot of things that I miss about working at a theme park, obviously. I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing this right now. I'm building a ride that I call my child. But then there are some things like having to fight with people that their kid's not tall enough and all sorts of things. Being called all sorts of names, all of that, which I do not miss. Rotate around this. I don't think I need this one. Whoops, gotta move that with the footer so it doesn't destroy anything. Okay. Alright. If I copy and paste these over, I should be able to get more done. Ooh. Let me put that on. This goes up 1, 2, 3. Right under it. There we go. Not sure what that is. Let me delete it. What would I do if I owned a theme park? I'm not sure. I never really... For a physical theme park? I'm not sure. However, I would love to make a... Wait a second. I think this has to go out here. However, I would love to build a virtual theme park. So all these rides that I'm making now, I kind of want to make trains for them, figure out how Blender physics works, and then be able to actually make a virtual theme park and put it into VR and have people be able to visit and ride the rides that way. Which sounds super ambitious, but also sounds like the coolest thing in the world. So I guess that would be my version of owning a theme park. And I think a lot of it would revolve around like a community-based whatever people would want to see. Of course, not only roller coasters. That would be a part of it for sure. Um, like if people wanted to see an intimate multi-launch, you know, like kind of have a poll, just be like, hey, what kind of coaster would you want? Or like in terms of shops, like what more shops do you want? And it would be like a vote-based open source type thing. I think that would be really cool to have a theme park like that, whether it's virtual or in person. Yeah. Because that way it's like community built. And I know all the coaster nerds would go crazy for that type of content. Kind of like how what they did with Hyperion, I believe. They had that like contest. You bring back Thomas Town, yeah. I don't know if there's anything I would bring back at a theme park. I'm trying to think. I think I did the support wrong. So this here, I have it going straight down. Yeah, so this one is split. So I have to redo this support. Ba, 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 ba. Oh gosh, hold on. So, whoop, that's not back far enough. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I would bring back from a theme park that I miss. I feel like my answer would have been Volcano, but that ride was a maintenance nightmare. And Raptera looks much more reliable and just better in general. And not hypersonic, because Windseeker is also one of my children, so I wouldn't give that up for anything. As much as I loved Hurler, Twisted is so much better. So I don't know if there's anything I would want to bring back. Used to own Thomas the Tank Engine in 2010. I did not know that. I don't think I've been to Six Flags America before 2017. That was my first time there. Or at least that I remember. I think I went there when I was a kid, but... I think 2017 was my first time there. And the only reason I went is because I got free admission working at King's Dominion, so... Bum, 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 da, da. Hold on. I need to go to 3. Unfreeze. Alright, so all of this has to go here. Then I'll bring it down. Turn off snap. There we go. When it comes with like a theme park, like rights to things, I feels kind of weird because you kind of have to like keep the rights to that name, right? Which is kind of why everything is getting renamed from like Intimidator. And I have what is it, Thunderhawk and Project 305. Which also sucks because I just got this jacket. I just got an Intimidator jacket with Dale's signature on it. And it has NASCAR. It's not associated with King's Dominion, but I just got this Intimidator jacket and they are changing the name. But I'm still glad that I have it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, with having names like that, like a lot of the Six Flags parks, I'm like, what happens if they are no longer partnered with DC, you know? I feel like all their names just kind of go down the drain. Used to be scared of Joker's Jinx, but found it fun. I feel that. I think my first like actual roller coaster experience was Volcano, and I was terrified. I think I got on it like in tears, but then realized that that's probably like one of the most fun experiences I've had in the park. Is yellow like rougher? Or is it like faster? Because there's definitely a depends on which train you're riding, depending on the ride. Like I can tell you for sure, Twisted Timbers. Well, again, I only worked there opening year. Very rough. Woo, opening year was rough, but I worked there opening year, and the green car felt like it was 10 times faster than blue. And every time we looked at the board, blue would run slower than green. So when it was a hot day with a full train, and I was a guest, I would wait for the green train, 100%. But then there's some rides where the trains are just rougher than the other. But yeah, I'm curious. So the purple's the better train. Was I on 4? I think I was on 4. Yes, I was on 4. Now that I think about it, I think Twisted is the only ride I can think of where I actually have a preference for a train. But I think of another ride that I have preference for. Oh, 305. I do not want to be on Silver Train. If it is raining. It is super loud. So yeah, Silver Train sucks. Yellow Train gets stuck most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, that was also with Twisted. The green train was always the one that had downtime. But the blue train was just normal, I guess. Same thing with 305. Silver Train is always the problem one. And Red Train likes to act normal. I don't think they're actually, well, if they are blue, I don't think they're desaturated. I was playing around with the colors, and then because I was procrastinating, I just never changed it back. So yeah, these are supposed to be like dark gray-ish. Actually, there are blue here in this POV, but I like the way they look here, where they're like a little bit desaturated. But yeah. But I also think that official POVs, they like to oversaturate their colors, and I just never changed it back. But I do like the more desaturated version of. Oh my. All right. So this is where we start to change things. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Ah, I'm trolling. This is not here. Okay. So where's the next support here? Or is it? I don't know. Okay, I wasn't trolling. Hold on. I'm losing my mind is what's happening. Oh my. Okay. That up. Ayya. Ayya. Goodbye. Okay. Okay, let's... Smooth this. I like to use snap. I feel like it's easier to edit, line things up. Bum, 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 bum. Wait a second. How do I... This is too high to see. I guess I would have to be... Can I see it from here? Not really. Oh no. I have to change all my footers. At least all my footers from today. Oh, they're also the wrong color. Oh no. That and that. This needs to be support colors. Gotta be 0.1, square, and extended A. Okay. I feel like this is 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let me add these points here and here, move them into place. This is where snap comes in handy. So yeah, I definitely enjoy working in No Limits way more than I did um, the last couple of projects. But I feel like I know what I'm doing a little bit more, I guess. Yeah. Especially learning keyboard shortcuts, that really helps. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay, so there's one here and then one after, and then a. There we go. I forgot what I just said. I forgot everything I just said. Okay. One here, one after. And then gotta straighten this up. Okay. Alright, sweet. And then add, so let me pull this down a little. Add flange there. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Now that I think about it, it looks better in No Limits with this flange, but when we import to Blender, I should probably get rid of that, huh? Or I can turn up my merge distance and then get rid of it that way. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Ah. Unfreeze. This change the color. Looks a bit weird. Okay. See, this makes it looks good in No Limits. Well, from that perspective, because from the top it's not the right color, but whatever. But in Blender, it's gonna cause some issues. All right, let me hop on the track. Get this out of the way. And look at the progress we have so far. So I believe... I want to check this out of the POV, see what that looks like. Ah. So this one is lower, this one is higher. So one, we're gonna, whoops. 1, 2, 3, we're gonna unfreeze. Bring this lower. Ah. Also, I was thinking of, with this ride, I would do different train colors also. Because not in No Limits. Well, in No Limits you can, but in Blender you can do literally whatever you want. And if I end up making the trains, which I intend to do at some point, I want to make it so there's different train colors. I also might even change the theming to whatever I want as well. Because like I said, eventually I do want to put this in VR and have an entire queue and theming and shops and all that around it. So far, so good. Ooh. We're so close. So close to being finished. Okay. I think by the end of the stream, I'll be able to have all the supports in here, fix all of these, and then maybe get to this part. So I think right here is where we'll finish, which means, because I gotta go at 5, which means I have 40 more minutes, 39 minutes, which means I usually don't stream on Saturday, so I might have to do it on Monday, stream the rest of the ride here, because this shouldn't be hard. All these supports are normal, like super normal. So I think here's where we'll end up. But yeah, I'm actually really excited. These supports are actually working the way I need them to, which is really nice, really nice, really nice. Oh, I'm so excited to go into Blender though. I really cannot wait. Whoops. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I swear half the stream is just me beatboxing to this music. Oh my. Alright. Let's. Okay. Here is where we are. Wait a second. Looks like there's a support missing. Oh no, it's just in shadow. Okay. I'm gonna work on this one. Let me go to. We're on 4, I believe. Yes. This is a normal support with normal support-like features. So I shall copy and paste. How long did it take to build this? I started working on this August 1st. What I typically do is try to finish building it in NoLimits and in Blender within a month, but that has not happened in the last couple of projects. I think the only one that I finished on time was the first one, but it didn't. But to be fair, I did kind of build a lot of it in NoLimits first the previous month. But I have been getting faster at it, so I do want to continue to attempt one ride per month. That'd be really cool. Especially since I've built I built a lot of systems when working on Fahrenheit, and I feel like half of that was just me, playing around in geometry nodes. But now that I have made those systems, it should transfer very easily to this project. So I shouldn't have to fiddle around as much. Part of me wants to move this, but there's kind of no point. Actually, there might be a point. I think I should upload these builds to Steam. I think a lot of people would appreciate that, because not everyone is going to have a VR whatever to actually experience the way that I intend for this to be experienced. And a lot of people also don't care for the 3D model, so just having it NoLimits, I think, is enough for a lot of people. Because a lot of this I would love for people to enjoy, other than just watching me stream it, you know? Oh no. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Also, I do intend on revisiting my unfinished projects, because Batman is unfinished and Fahrenheit is unfinished. Those are two of my favorite rides on Earth, and I refuse to leave them that way. And this ride, I it will not be unfinished. This is Flight of Fear is very near and dear to my heart. We will be finishing this one. I don't know if it will be in a month, but it will be finished. But also, I think this would be a good time to kind of tackle building a train and at least getting a base for that. So the next time I do build something, I can just kind of use that train base and then model, on top of it. Whatever I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and lower this. This is clipping. So there's some clipping in here and I don't know how to fix that. Actually, I think this one just needs to go lower. Go to right. Oh, looks fine. I live in Maryland. We have the worst transit. I haven't used any public transportation before. That's not true. I haven't extensively used public transportation before moving to California, so I don't know what it's like in Maryland. I did ride the metro once in DC, but I don't really know what it's like on the East Coast, other than like riding buses when I lived in Virginia, which was a handful of times. Also don't have like a really good gauge for what good public transportation is, because where I live, I think it's like 10 out of 10, but everyone thinks it's bad. So I'm like, I don't know what's good and what's not, but yep, the light rail is my favorite thing on Earth, especially in California. I just put on my audiobooks, hop on, and then it drops me off like right at my job. Love it. To be fair, that's probably why I like it the most, is because it spits me out at my job more so than the transport itself, but freeze that, go back to 4. Okay. Part of me wants to like, my mind doesn't stop generating ideas, which is kind of annoying, but I want to like build a light rail system, but I don't know what to do with that. So, but I just think it'd be really cool. Again, a VR experiment, but to just be able to have like transport in VR. I mean, I guess it would come in handy if I do make a theme park. I can have like transport rides, but I should probably wait until then, huh? 1, 2. What is this? Ah, looks like I deleted some stuff here. So 1, 2, fix that. Okay. Ah! Okay, this is number 1. These green footers are gonna drive me insane. I think that's the only one. Is there one back here? No. Okay, yeah. Let's go to 1, unfreeze, support, freeze. I also think some good railroad systems in the US would be amazing. Because if I want to go back to the East Coast, I basically have to go on a plane and I have to go through O'Hare in order to get there. Which is, I mean, not the worst in the world. I do like the Norfolk airport. That I think is my favorite airport because it's very small. TSA lets you keep all of your things in your bag, which I love. Because I have the computer that I use is an ITX build, so I just literally throw it into a duffel bag and I bring it across the US with me. But if I'm at any other airport like the Sacramento airport, gotta take everything out. Not a huge fan of that. But I feel like if there were railroad systems, I wouldn't have to deal with a lot of that. Which sounds a bit selfish saying out loud, but I'm sure that this is a common enough ideology. I actually want to go to a railroad museum. There is one here in Sacramento, and I still haven't gone. I think I want to go with someone, and I don't know if anyone else wants to go, and I'm just kind of, you know, I guess I could go by myself. I think I might. Because apparently it's like really nice as well. Where is that railroad museum? I mean, I'm assuming somewhere in Maryland, but what part? I see why I keep doing that. Whoops. I just accidentally just turned off my RGB for my keyboard. No! I will fix all these crooked footers. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'll fix all those eventually. But today is not that day. Alright, now it's time to fix all these. In Baltimore. Yeah, I've been to Baltimore a couple of times. Had to drive up there once and then come back down through the Eastern Shore. That was an interesting trip. Oh, in June. Oh, 2023. Okay. How was that? Like, yeah, I definitely need to ride some more trains. I think the last time I was on a train, I visited a friend who lived in Buffalo, and I lived in Virginia at the time. So I took the Amtrak through New York City to get to Buffalo. And when you're in New York City and you're around like the Madison Square Garden area, there's like this one spot where you're underground and you see there's also lights for whatever reason, and it's just like thousands of tracks under there. It is amazing. And then you just have parked trains down there, and it was wild. And I was like, I thought that that was just what it looked like on TV. I didn't know that was real. Like, tons and tons and tons and tons of trains down there. So if you ever go to New York using Amtrak, be on the lookout for that. It's really cool. Oh, sorry. Oh, the big stretch there. Alright, I got 20 minutes. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. Train departure with family in a autonomous train. It was 45 minutes to Paradise and back to station. That actually sounds like a really nice, a nice ride. That's making me want to take a train somewhere. I think I might take a train to go to California Great America because it is closing, and I want to experience Ghost Rider before it no longer exists. So I think I might take Amtrak there. I don't think it's going to be like, you know, as magical as a trip, but but I think I might do that. Didn't get a photo. Like, was there no time to, or you just forgot? Ah, only got photos of him. Gotcha. I mean, I guess, you know, at least there's photos of what you went for. That's still valid. Why are these also just come out so much? It's a bit excessive. Oh, that's, there we go. Ah, long line. Okay, that that also makes sense. Wait, let me freeze this real quick. Alright, so we got about 15 minutes left. Gonna hop onto the track. See what it's looking like. Go back some. Back a lot, actually. I also need to do a clearance test. Oh, geez. Maybe I should do the clearance test now. Nah. Whatever. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is where it's our last support. So we have a couple in here we gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and line up, what is it, only 2? 3? I'm gonna line up these 3 supports over here. And then I'll do a clearance test. Actually, I think I lied. I'm not gonna do any of that. Well, I'm gonna line up those, I don't know about the clearance test. I'm losing my mind. Alright. Let's go to track 5 or support 5. Let's edit these. This has to get closer to the track, which I don't like. But it looks as if we gotta. Hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna kill anyone, I don't think. Maybe. Let's do that. Let's go down. And then bring this down. Okay. I think that's fine. If you're not gonna hit this, you're not gonna hit that. But also that's what the clearance test is for, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, for sure. It never feels like a waste when it's something that's, especially if it's like an experience that you're probably not going to experience again. Something that like you actually truly care for, never feels like a waste. Oh, let me move that back. Okay, this cannot come closer to that. People are gonna lose their teeth. And their elbows, whatever else. Alright. What about this one? That was pretty good. Alright, actual 15 minutes left. Ooh. The speed run is scary. Okay, so there's one that goes here. One here. I think. So there's 1, 2, 3. Here to here. That makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I can get those in. I'm gonna. I'll put it on 4. Unfreeze. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Where's a normal one? I need just one normal one. I don't know if there's A-frames in this one or not. Also don't know if I'm even calling them the right thing. That's what I'm calling them. So frame in the shape of an A. Therefore, comma, A-frame. Alright, where do I put this? Here. rotate it. Also, this isn't a normal one. I don't know why I thought it was. Or no, it is. It is. It is. I just have no brain. Okay, let me bring that down. Gonna run out of undos here. Okay. Do that, bring it down. Okay, got that and that. No. Copy, click, paste. There. I love those drumline sounds in this song. I mean, very on the nose for someone who was on drumline, but listen. I like what I like. Okay. And then this one. Oh no, it's clipping. Get rid of this clipping. Let me save, actually. That is number 2. Unfreeze. Unless this is that. No, it is not. I need the POV. Oh gosh. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I can do this. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So here, the support goes down and over. Just down and over, like normal. Oh, right here, down and over. But then... So I already have this one here. So what the hell is that? Oh gosh. Oh, this is... Okay, got it. So just down and over. Ah, down and over is here. Which means I have to figure out what this is. It might be one of those straight. Ah, I don't have time for this. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let me go back. We're on 4, right? Yes. I'm adding this one here. Actually, I'm gonna go to 5. At this point, we can pivot. Click and paste. Whoops. I'm gonna rotate this all the way around, and then move it here-ish. Move this all the way down. 8 minutes. I have faith. That's a little bit of a lie, but it is a necessary lie, you know? Okay. And I believe that I finished exactly where I said I was going to. Alright, so next time I do stream, still got 8 minutes, but the next time I do stream will not be Blender, unfortunately. Who would have ever saw that coming? Alright, so what I need to do is finish all of the supports right here till the end, which is not that much, considering all that we've done today. There is a couple in here, like this one, that I don't know what to do with. I might just have to do a couple of POVs to see what that looks like. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and freeze that. Let's go for freeze all of them. So 1, 2, 3 needs to be frozen. No, 4. There we go. Those supports look insane. Okay, let's do the first. Okay, so yeah, that's gotta change. That's gotta change. That's on 3. No, 4. That's on 4. Here. Let me watch the POV. See what's going on here. Just go straight down. I think I'm looking at this or something, because something goes all the way over. Bum bum bum. I don't know what this is, or maybe. Yeah, I don't know what that is. From here to here, maybe? Anyway, freeze. Ah, I gotta switch back to track. Alright. 6 minutes. Alright, let me do my little quick test first. Oh, so glad all that is done. And then we gotta do all this. Actually, I want to move. Oh, I can't. So this beam here, I might have to like lower this part or something, because this clips. Because I read this in VR and that jump scared me because I thought it's gonna get a black eye. Alright, leave editor. Play. Pause. Let's go back some. Alright. Clearance test. Nice. 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 I don't have faith in this. Oh, nice. Okay, there's some clipping here. Cobra and the one that I just placed. I can probably move the one that I just placed, to be honest. I think that clipped, I wasn't sure. Nice. Nice. Whoops. Okay, that clipped. Where was that? Okay. Oh, I did move that. so that does clip. And it clips there too. Ooh, that clipped a little. We can move that over just a tad. Alright, so I'm taking notes for next time because I definitely don't have, I can't fix all this in 3 minutes. Dang, that used to not clip. I think this still clips, I didn't fix it. Yes. Just a little. I mean, I knew we were gonna have clearance issues. I mean, like look at the ride we're making, you know. Okay, all these should be good. I don't think I touched any of these. Yeah, that definitely still clips. I gotta figure out what to do there. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. I just want to watch this next one. Alright. Gonna end it here. We got actually a lot done. Not as much as I wanted to, but it's definitely enough where I'm proud of. So just gotta finish up the supports next time. After that, we're going to be in Blender. Very proud of what we have so far. And all the clipping that we have is very minimal. Also based off a lot of the clipping, it's not a lot. So if anything, minuscule changes, if any, at all. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I'll be back on Monday, same time, 3 o'clock Pacific, and then we'll get those supports done. So yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll be back on Monday.